Alrighty. Time to play some Monster Hunter. It's been a little too long. I don't even remember what I need to hunt next. Alrighty. Oh, come on, game. It's not that long to load. Loading shouldn't take this long.
Apparently it is.
Oh, good old loading. Almost the weekend, right, guys?
No,
It is for me.
it's not for me.
I said almost. Tomorrow's Friday. It's almost the weekend.
It's not almost the weekend until there's an hour left in the shift.
No, that's
Well, I
not
don't
how
have
that
a
works.
vehicle, so I can't
That's how that
work. So
works.
it's the weekend for me.
That's fair. For you, it is definitely already the weekend. I have to work tomorrow, sadly.
Wait, so Kevin, you found one-dimensional fissure?
No, we found
Correct.
nothing.
No, you found one.
Nope, nothing.
Well, just because you don't come through with Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are promised doesn't mean Kevin doesn't.
Look, man, 401 has been dicking me in the A.
How do you still not have them?
Because, you know, there's this little thing where they have to put it in a box and then send it to me. It's that
I mean,
second part they haven't done.
Which part?
The send it to me. Oh, fuck, this is not where I wanted to go.
I not sent it to you after this many weeks.
I don't know.
I don't believe it.
I mean, to be fair, they have been kind of dropping the ball.
Yeah, but not that bad. Not to the point where they don't send it at all.
Well, maybe they've sent it, but it sure as fuck hasn't arrived. Yeah.
I'm just being gaslit. Order never placed.
Do you want me to send
No,
you a
you're just
screenshot of the
fiending.
order?
No, I'm just making myself feel better by believing it.
Nah, I submitted that order. I paid that money, and they still haven't come. If it doesn't arrive soon, I'm just going to cancel and have to hunt them down through another website, because, it's obscene.
Whoa.
Rolling toad.
I'm surprised that they haven't, like, given you any answers or anything.
They've all but fobbed it off on me. Ooh, this is going to be a hard one.
It's never good.
Oh, Badachi. I'll go for the normal camp. This is
Normally they give you a set period of time, and if it hasn't arrived, they give you a refund.
yeah, normally. This ain't normal. I want elemental resistance. Yes. Toby is going to kick my butt. Freaking speedy lightning ferret ass thing. Fuck, that looks tasty.
I wish cooking was that easy.
I wish. I wish I could also hire, 3-foot tall cats to cook for me. Off I go. Pretty sure the last hunt I did, I actually failed, which feels kind of bad. It was supposed to be a capture hunt, and I murdered the creature. I'm not good at keeping things alive. Not with a sword that's big as me. You guys probably didn't see it, but they put out a trailer for the next game, the next Monster Hunter game. I'm actually kind of excited. It looks like it's going to be pretty damn good.
I didn't like this one.
Yeah,
You don't like anything.
You really
That's
don't.
not true.
Hey, partner.
I like Minecraft. I like Terraria.
Okay, you
I
don't
like
like
7
anything
Days to Die.
good.
In order to use one of your specialized
take
tools,
that, Kevin?
you'll need to equip it from the item bar.
Last time you said
They're
you tolerated
used just
it.
like any regular item,
No,
but their
I did
effects
not.
only last for a limited amount of time.
I
If
said
the
the
tool
only
you're
reason
using
I like
stops
it is
working,
because of
don't
the
worry.
zombies.
It'll recharge after a while.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that the zombie game you liked because it has zombies.
No, rephrase that. The survival crafting game I like because of the zombies.
The zombie game.
It is a zombie
I
game.
play it like a zombie game. Everyone else plays it like a survival crafting game.
I need this herb. And
I grab shotgun, go into building, kill zombies. Building, all that other stuff, nah.
That's mainly how I end up playing Pal World, just hunting pals.
The Relaxorus Lux is actually kind of... Whoa!
Just a couple
Okay.
dead. Ah, I love the big sword. It's slow, though.
Is it your BF sword?
It is my
This
BF
is what
sword.
I imagine your champion is running around with in League. Just this big fucking sword.
It's about right.
The boyfriend sword.
What?
That was its other name.
I've never heard of that. Okay.
I've heard both used.
Yeah, I only ever heard of it as the big fucking sword. Them feet. Give me them feet. Give me them
I mean, if
feet.
you're talking about the Blade of the Ruined King, it is technically somebody's boyfriend sword.
If he's a king, shouldn't he have a queen? So then it's not a
She's
boyfriend.
dead.
But yeah, not a boyfriend, husband.
No, because she hates him.
Ex-husband.
Husband sword.
Husbando.
Mushroom.
She's the one who turned him undead.
Okay.
Sure.
And
I'll take your word for it.
She stabbed him with the Blade of the Ruined King while he was standing in the healing waters of the Shadow Isles, which created a feedback loop that killed everyone.
I don't see how this is a bad thing.
I mean, it created the Shadow Isles, which created all of the Shadow champions,
Yeah, the best of champions.
including Thresh.
Yeah, I don't see how this is a bad thing.
Oh, I can see why where Thresh got his 100% wife steal from.
He was already like that before. Now he's just immortal and like that.
As he should be.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Literally, yeah.
Alright, you lightning bitch. This fight is always hard. Stupid Toby.
I quite enjoyed the Ruined King novel. It was good.
You would.
I mean, it helps that the audiobook on Audible has a full voice cast and text.
Yeah?
It's very good, yeah. It's well produced.
Ah, that's good.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna see it. Is it just Discord?
For what?
How
Fun.
glitchy it looks.
It's chugging, but that's
Yeah.
probably just Discord.
It's
though.
definitely Discord, because on stream and for me, it's smooth. It's buttery smooth, 100 FPS.
No, it's really choppy on Discord, but it's not really surprising.
Okay, yeah, no, it is just Discord. I just wanted to double check on the
Oh,
off chance that
yep.
it was.
Absolutely, thank you for double checking. You know how often we have issues.
Yep. I mean, I like that they also got the voice actor who actually plays Viego to be the voice actor in the audiobook.
Well, that's kind of good. Nope. You
You've been
bitch!
hit with Thunderblight. Be careful. You'll get stunned more easily now.
That really felt like the Brian Regan comedy sketch where they tell you to be careful after you've already been hit by the stun.
Yes.
Careful!
I was wondering what was stopping you from moving forward.
Yeah.
Although I've heard that Brian Regan's not as funny anymore.
He's been going for a long time. Any comedian I find struggles after. Where'd you go?
I mean, I cannot verify this as I have not listened to any of his new stuff, but I was listening to a different podcast and they're like, since he got divorced, he's not as funny anymore.
That's awful to hear.
Yeah. He's gone into the less, again, can't confirm. Haven't listened. This is all conjecture based off of somebody else's.
Oh, jeez. He just pimp slapped you off that ledge.
That he did.
The fact you only have a concussion is, impressive.
Look, fucker, we're all... This is a universe where everything is extra durable. That's the only way that I can reasonably hold a sword this big.
So everyone's just made out of Duracell.
Essentially.
Oh, big slap. Yeah. Oh, nice slap.
Look at that fucking tail!
Oh, he's chasing tail.
Oh, I want the tail. It's a crafting material. It's just you can't lock onto the tail, and I have a gigantic sword that does not move quick. Of course.
Oh, you're gonna tail smash you.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna sharpen my blade as he runs away.
Oh, he did his last stand-up show in 2015.
Damn, that was a while ago.
Yeah. No, that doesn't mean he hasn't still been doing stuff.
Yeah, it's just not a full
He
show.
acted in a Netflix series in 2021.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's keeping busy.
Yeah. Oh, holy crap.
Hmm?
65, dude.
He's 65?
He's 65.
He's a lot older than I thought he was.
Yeah.
That's actually a little surprising.
You know what took me by surprise? Someone who is really old that I kind of should have figured but didn't realize?
Who?
Captain Kirk.
He's fucking ancient.
William Shatner? Yeah, he's in his I did not realize he was in his 90s.
Oh, yeah.
I should have, but I used to always see him on, like, Space doing, like, weird, wacky or what, no, what was it called? He had that show, Weird or What, I think it was called. Yeah.
Weird or What.
Yeah, where he looks like he's, you know, like 55 or whatever.
Yeah, makeup does a lot.
Yeah, yeah, but that show is also really old, too.
Yes, that show is also like 20 years old.
Yeah, I didn't realize how old he was. Even freaking Harrison Ford, man, he's old.
Yeah, Harrison Ford looks that old, though.
Yeah, but he's not actually as old. He's in his 80s, not his 90s.
See, now that's surprising. Fucking hell.
How old is Patrick Stewart?
Ancient.
He is also only just in his 80s.
Yeah, but he's
just
just like he was in his 80s since he was in his 20s, so...
Yeah, pretty much. He's only 2 years older than Harrison Ford.
Wait, you only did 21 damage on that hit? What the hell?
I'm just gonna spend the rest of this looking up how old actors are.
You do that while we continue to fight this stupid Toby!
Alright, let's play the guessing game. Kevin, how old do you think Dick Van Dyke is?
I don't even know who that is.
Mary Poppins.
Sure, I watched that. Why not?
You didn't watch Mary Poppins?
I don't watch movies!
Diagnosis Murder?
What the fuck is that?
It was a TV show where he played a doctor who was also a detective. The kind of show my mom liked.
Why do you think we would watch that kind of show?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Night in the Museum?
I've seen those.
Oh, 200 damage. That was nice dips.
Hey, Will, how old do you think he is?
Old as sin.
Hey, I need a number.
I don't know. 90? 100? Might as well be, you know... Holy crap, I'm doing 60 damage.
Yeah, your biggest number so far, I think, has been 200.
Yeah.
He's limping.
Kick his ass!
Literally.
No, we're kicking his tail.
You were close with your second guess. He is 98.
I never got that damn tail off.
Nope.
You did it! Let's head back and report to the chief botanist.
No, it was definitely cracked, though.
Oh, it was cracked. I fucked it up decently well, but it just refused to come off.
You would think at this point you should be able to hack it off.
How old do you think Elijah Wood is?
I don't know. I don't really care.
You're ruining my fun.
Good.
I'm not here for
Now
your
I'm
fun.
having fun.
That's the whole point of a stream!
No, it's not for your fun. It's for my fun. That's why I stream.
If I'm having fun, you're gonna have more fun. Trust me.
I don't think that's how that works at all.
History has proven that to be a lie.
Not true.
I tend to have the most amount of fun when you're not having fun.
No.
Because I'm laughing at you.
How old do you think Christopher Lloyd is?
I don't know who that is.
The Doc from Back to the Future. What is wrong with you?
I don't like Back to the Future.
Back to the what?
Oh, for the love of Pete. I don't know how I'm ever supposed to take your opinion seriously.
What, on movies?
On anything.
What do you mean on anything? I don't want to hear that, Mr. I Hate Eggs.
Eggs
Yeah.
are disgusting.
They're delicious
This man's
and
got
nutritious.
no fucking clue.
They taste and smell like farts. Jeez, Michael J. Fox is old too.
Okay, well, I mean, not everyone here has
You're
eaten
just
booty,
the
so
awesomest.
I guess I'll take your word for it, but...
If you've ever smelled a fart, you've tasted it. That's how smell works.
Hunters of the 5th, come see me.
I don't
We've got an
want to
urgent
see
quest.
you. I can now cultivate mushrooms. Well, not the good ones yet, but soon. Eventually I'll be able to cultivate pear
Getting bigger all
mushrooms.
the time.
Yes. I know how to grow mushrooms.
Future.
You're the best for real.
How
Yeah.
old is the Governator? Oh, also old.
Yes. Nate, if you know who they are, they're ancient.
Up.
You ain't lying, though.
I mean, Ryan Reynolds isn't that old.
He's
Who?
also old.
No, he's only like, okay, he's almost half a century, but not quite.
Like I said, he's also old.
He's still under 50, still young.
Young is 30 and under. 50 is middle life.
No, young is pretty much before your body starts failing on you, so I would say like
How
25
old
and
is
under.
Taylor Swift? She can't be that old.
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point, Kevin.
Okay, she's not that old. She's the same age as me.
So she's old.
No, she's a year older. I thought she was gonna be even older if I was honest.
Not surprising. Why do you want to talk
She's
to
been
me?
around forever.
New products in stock.
New products.
And she's apparently still the most popular thing in the world.
She is still very popular.
Yeah.
I feel like she was more popular in the past, though.
All
I
right.
don't know, didn't people got like mad scammed when she was coming to Canada?
Oh, fuck.
People were willing to spend thousands of dollars for tickets and then they got scammed over it multiple
Oops.
times.
We're fighting the Anjath next.
Good
Well,
job.
I
nothing
need a
back.
check for my fire
Okay.
gear.
Time to
I
wrap up
literally can't
defending
think
the
of
base.
any stars that were popular when we were kids who did music because I didn't listen to it.
Yeah? Not surprising.
Yeah, I don't even know I don't know the names of a single person in the Backstreet Boys, not one.
Neither do I.
Oh,
That's not
Does
incredibly-
anyone?
Uh-oh.
Did they have names?
Lots of people did. Because they were into them. Well, that's not good.
Nick Carter. That's the only one that sounds familiar.
Fire two. You're -2. And you're 0. Okay. Armor.
Okay, that means that he was like... When did the Backstreet Boys came together in 93? What? That doesn't make any sense.
I'll go for bone. Just because it has the extra fire protection. You're a 2, so fine. Loves it. Bugger.
Jeez, they were still children when they became the Backstreet Boys.
Lots of people did stuff young, that's correct.
Well, at least Nick Carter, he was 16 when they started the band.
Is what it is.
I also don't remember any Backstreet Boys songs besides I Want It That Way, and I only remember that one because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Weird Al.
You are...
Weird Al is also really old.
Minus 20%. No elements. I don't know if I could... No, I couldn't make you if I wanted. I guess poison's not a terrible weapon to go with.
What are you fighting?
I'm going to be fighting the Anjath, so...
What do you buy?
Flamethrower lizard. Flamethrower T-Rex.
Yeah, so I guess a water weapon would be ideal.
It'd be ideal, but I don't want to go and... I don't need another slow cut video of this. It'd be ideal, but I'm not going to go farm for it. Poison's good enough. And all my gear has some fire resistance, but... Yes. Yes, I get it.
It's
It's
gonna be
fine.
like that spider I sent you.
It's easy. Just don't get hit, and then you don't need to get different armor.
You're absolutely correct. How could I not see that?
Exactly. We just gotta follow by the rule of get good.
I like how even the game's like, yeah, the one you should get is extra defense and elemental resistance. Yeah. Yes, please. Oh, man. Chicken and lobster. There are days where I could eat that entire plate easily.
Yeah, like your mashed potato day.
Dude, the day after that, after being so sick, I was so hungry.
We got this.
I had to be very careful not to do it again because I wanted to so bad.
Now, the amount of mash that you ate, was it similar to the amount of mash you made for the potluck, or was it just like that massive pot?
No, it was a more normal sized pot, completely
Oh,
full.
okay,
So like,
okay, 'cause-
like half of that pot, maybe a third of that pot.
Okay.
It's still like a 4-person's amount of mashed potatoes with leftovers, but still, but not
Or-
like.
It could feed 4 people or 1 Will.
And Will was still hungry.
Well, yeah, because you needed
Our
protein to go with
#1
that. And then I remember
priority
you
is
said
to
something
secure
about
the
like
base
just
by
buying a
taking
whole
out that
chicken.
encroaching engine.
I in fact
Use
did go to
everything at your
this grocery
disposal.
store and buy
That's
a
the
whole
way it
chicken
works
and
here
eat
in
it
the
as
New
well.
World.
Oh, like the rotisserie ones?
Yeah, the rotisserie chickens.
I had a
Damn.
Costco hot dog yesterday. Man, was that great.
Costco hot dogs are pretty damn good.
And a McRib today. It's been a good couple days for food, if nothing else.
You could call this. I got to eat some garbage.
It was delicious garbage. All right? I had to wait 10 years for some of that garbage. 10 years!
Dad finally came back with the milk.
Came back with the McRib.
Anyone in America, the McRib, probably pretty normal to you, but up here in Canada, now that shit is rare.
The last time it was available in Canada was 2014. 2014!
Some of you listening weren't even born yet.
I don't think anybody under the age of 30 watches us.
You never know. People like this game, so they actually watch it, so. But it's possible that, yeah, it's been longer than some people were alive.
I don't think they should be allowed on Twitch if they're 10 years old.
Well, I meant more afterwards when I put this on YouTube.
That shouldn't be allowed on there either.
And yet they are. Stop being an old man.
No, I can't! It's physically impossible.
It's about attitude. And you can be
No,
who
I
you
like
want to
being
be. Alright. Are you leading me to the Anjan?
Yeah, he was like the final boss of this area, right? The first area.
I think so. And there he's eating the first boss of this area. Yes. Yes, I know how this mechanic works. You don't need to tutorialize it for me.
I tried to watch Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 today, and I fell asleep.
There's more than one
You
chapter
fall
to that?
you falling asleep?
It felt bad, because I didn't even do it on purpose. I literally, like, suddenly heard Technoblade, and I was like, what? I was halfway through a 3-hour Poppy Playtime video. What Oh. Oh. I fell asleep again.
Yeah, maybe you should take those supplements a little more often, eh?
Took them!
How
Yes.
frequently?
Yeah,
I took
consistency.
them 100% today.
Wonderful. And then 2 weeks prior to this, right?
I took them at some point 2 weeks prior to this.
The pizza.
Yeah, I'm with Kevin. Consistency.
Vitamin D was taken.
Not enough.
Is it really that important?
Yes.
Yeah, seeing as you're
Apparently, I
always tired.
survived without it completely for a long time.
And you felt like shit, you bitched about it, and had problems.
I mean, that's not gonna stop.
Trust me, if you don't fix some of it, it might stop the hard way.
Yeah.
Forever.
Why can't you always call me out like, oh, you bitched about being tired? You bitch! If I go back to the chat, you're in there with me.
And I took my
You
bills.
piece of garbage.
Again, I took
Oh,
my
this
bills.
guy complains about being tired. Hello, Kettle.
Again, I took my bills.
It's got you trapped.
That doesn't make it
Wait for a
any
chance to
worse or
escape. You're
better.
bound to get
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
okay,
I
don't
doing
need
stuff
to
to
take
fix it.
pills. So how's that, you punk? I eat
does that
my
have to do with
eggs
anything?
like a good boy.
I also eat my eggs.
Again, we've gone over this several times. That is not the reason.
Yeah, that's the reason.
It's the reason. You
It's
gotta
not the reason.
Eat your eggs, you won't have enough vitamin D.
That is literally not proven by any of the evidence.
It's a fact of life.
No, it isn't.
It's an absolute fact. You can't get away from it.
I've literally shown you the evidence that says it's not true multiple times.
You look
Fake
through
news.
very biased sources and only
No, I
bought,
don't.
things that would support you, completely ignoring the vast,
No.
the
Talk
vast
to actual
experiences.
doctors, and I've sent you literal multiple sources showing that on the list of foods that have vitamin D, it is near the bottom.
I don't think you actually went to doctors. I think you were just telling porkies.
Nope.
He's giving us
I
that
got
brown
called
bread.
to 2 different
That
doctors because
is.
of my vitamin D.
Well, yeah, it's because you don't eat anything with vitamin D, and then you cover yourself up whenever you leave your house, so you get nothing from the sun either.
It's cold outside, and I don't like
When
my
it's
arms
30 degrees
exposed.
out. When it's 30 degrees out.
When it's 30 degrees out, I wear a t-shirt.
A t-shirt, a jacket,
No,
some
I don't wear a
extra
jacket
sleeve
in 30
guards,
degrees.
a hat, cover up with
parka.
I have never worn a hat.
throw on some glasses to make sure not even his eyes get sun.
I can't see without glasses.
Just covering up as much as humanly
My
possible.
glasses are transparent.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they're tinted.
I do have tinted prescription glasses, but I don't wear them very often. Because I was dumb and I bought a pair because of how they looked and didn't realize that they didn't have a nose guard, so they sit really weird on my face. I hate the feeling.
Oh, he's in angry mode.
I can't help it if when I leave for work it's still dark outside.
You can help him for not going out when it's not dark.
I do on my walk home.
And your lunch break,
Why would I go outside? It's not long.
go for a walk.
Why would I do that? That's ridiculous.
It's called getting sunlight.
Why
And-
would I do that?
And
Roll around and put the
exercise.
fire out, or your health is
I
gonna be
would never do
toast.
that.
I'm rolling you.
Lunch break is for Hearthstone.
Or it's for getting more vitamin D.
No, I sit in the sun, but
Don't.
on a couch. Yes, I do. Literally, I sit in a giant glass dome under the sunlight.
Yeah, all covered up.
I'm not... Do you think I'm wearing, like, a parka?
Yes.
I'm not!
We've been over this. You are an energy vampire. You fear the sun.
There's no evidence of this.
You constantly asking for energy? You're an energy
I have
vampire.
not asked you for energy for, like, 6 months.
But the fact is, you're known for asking for energy. That's not exactly something
But
a
you've
mortal
never
does.
given it to me.
I have
So I should be dead if
multiple
I'm an
times.
energy
And I
vampire.
have surplus.
There's no way I'd still be alive if I was a real energy vampire. Friends with the most unenergetic people in the world.
That's because you don't want to be too near too energetic people. Otherwise, you just gorge and be in a food coma all the time.
Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, bear shroom.
You have messed that one's right leg up real good.
Yeah, it's in not amazing shape.
Oh, Kevin, what did you think of the
Get
Wario
over here.
song?
Get back here.
Eh?
I found it catchy. I kind of liked Galaxy Hamster better though.
Galaxy Hamster was in fact a song.
It was.
You bitch. Stop going after the pellet.
I don't know how I feel about Princess Daisy with a mustache though.
You just pimp slapped your cat.
Excuse me?
Accidents happen.
Oh right, you have a cat sidekick in Monster Hunter.
I actually currently have 2.
How do you get 2?
You can find some in the world and they help you out.
Oh, I see.
They're more of a temporary.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna try watching this on actual Twitch because it is so choppy right now. Like, it looks like I'm watching stop motion.
That is not amazing. But understandable to watch on Twitch.
I'm gonna bump up those watcher numbers.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it is so much better on frickin' Twitch.
Yeah, Discord, not a great streaming platform.
No, it sucks.
Well, it's because they bottleneck you and they expect you to just ape at the nitro or whatever it's called.
Yeah. And turns out I ain't doing that.
What?
Oh, okay. For a moment there, I thought someone was damn, well, 30, 40 minutes. Nope. Sir. Sharpen my blade. This is going surprisingly well. Normally I find Anjeth to be a much heavier blocker on me.
I do like that the monsters all look like dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs.
Yes. Like that they look like that. Ah, there we go. Got a tail.
Wait, you broke his tail?
As you can see, he's a little stumpy on the back there now.
Oh. Ooh, right on the noggin. Oh yeah, no, he definitely got his tail.
You run away while I go harvest your tail. Harvest that big furry tail. I wonder if it would be a thick fibrous thing or if it would be soft and fluffy.
I would imagine fibrous.
Probably. One could hope that it'd make a really good pillow.
Get a throw rug.
I'm down for that. Hello. You don't like me, Andrew. I don't
Hello.
like you.
Bye.
Bam. Fuck, only 75? That was not a good hit.
I mean, since you're averaging like 40, seems fine.
don't know. I'm so used to doing so much more damage. I always forget how damn tanky the bitch is.
Running away again.
Yep.
Looks like me after I get off the couch when I walk away.
Looks like you after a nap.
It does, actually.
I'll put away your damn sword.
He's getting away. I'm like a full 30 seconds behind now that I'm watching the Twitch stream now.
Yeah. And that's on low latency. I can have it on higher if I wanted.
When you said I got a tail, I was like, no, you don't.
Look, I got a tail. You just haven't seen it yet.
That's because you're in the future. I'm in the present. Clearly, I am the main character.
That's what a lot of side characters believe.
Nice.
It's also what the Vegetas of the world believe as well.
He is a side character.
No, they believe they're the main character. Even though
A lot of people believe Vegeta's the main character because he has more character growth.
he does have a lot more character growth. But
Because Goku has none.
yes, because Goku is a Paragon type character.
He's the same as he was in Dragon Ball, for crying out loud.
Again, Paragon type character. They do not change.
Boring. Boring character.
They are as interesting.
And now everyone who even thought about watching you is gone. Sorry.
No. They're
Well, I
as interesting
mean-
or as boring as the cast and the world around them.
I mean, same reason why Frieza was born, right? It's just like static evil.
Hey,
Yep.
he's not static. He wanted to be taller.
If you run out of stamina,
But
you'll
he
be
New
is-
motivation.
vulnerable.
No, this
Veteran
is like
hunters know to always
Frieza
keep
makes
an
the
eye on
world
that
around
gauge.
him more evil. Goku makes the world around him more good. They're just that's their characters.
Yep.
Frieza hasn't made the world around him more evil since frickin' Z.
That's right. 'Cause
He literally saved the universe. Did more than Goku did.
I think he did the same.
No.
They were
Goku was
both in the
knocked out.
tournament.
Not Goku got knocked out.
he's
Loser.
the exact same. All he is Vegeta 4.0. That's all he's become.
You can't even say that because he wasn't even the first character that happened to.
Like I said, 4.0. Not.
So he can't be Vegeta 4.0.
You're right.
He's
He's
freaking
Piccolo's-
Yajirobe.
He's Piccolo 6.0.
No, he would actually be freaking Yamcha, like
Yeah,
8.0.
actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
So he's Yamcha 8.0. So we have it on
I'm
file.
pretty sure
Nate calls
Yamcha
him
was the
Yamcha.
first. I'm pretty sure he was the first one to go from villain to like ally. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it was a pretty light villain, but yeah.
It counts. It still counts.
So yes,
Barely.
Frieza is Yamcha.
Yeah.
Everyone in Dragon Ball Z is Yamcha. Even Krillin.
No. Krillin is Krillin.
No, Krillin was also antagonistic.
He was a friendly antagonist. He wasn't actually evil. Like
He was
Yamcha
not
was.
friendly.
He was friendly. It was all rivalries.
There was no friendliness.
He wasn't evil.
He was.
He wasn't
still
murdering
is.
people. So he's fine.
That's not how they judge evil in Dragon Ball.
That's how I
They're,
judge
they're,
people.
they are fine with murder in Dragon Ball.
Well, yeah, it's because it doesn't last long. It's a mild inconvenience. You go to work, it's like, hey, boss, why were you gone for 3 months? Oh, I was dead. Goku took a while getting the Dragon Balls again.
Literally the only person who doesn't ignore the fact that Vegeta murdered like 200 people when he became Majin was Yenma. And they only acknowledge that in the non-canon Janemba movie.
Are you kidding me? Just die already. You're low HP.
I mean, I guess in the series they say that he's probably not coming back because he killed so many people.
Well, yeah, that's what they believed when he did his Majin sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, they confirm it in the Janemba movie, which isn't canon. Because he doesn't actually have a body, they have to give it back to him.
Fuck! For my big hits.
Which makes, like, no sense, because all of the, like, Ginyu Force and everyone still have bodies for some reason, but, like, Vegeta was somehow too evil to get one.
Well, it's because Vegeta popped himself.
And then fricking Frieza has one, too, and it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, Frieza makes no sense, because Frieza got popped.
Well, because, like, in the original Dragon Ball, it's like, yeah, the evil ones get put through, like, the Spirit Cleaner and come back again, but, like, it never actually happens. They're all still somehow have bodies in Hiffle.
I'm pretty sure it's explained as they were too powerful for the Soul Cleanser, so they have to hang out in Hiffle for a while the power degrades. Which
maybe
also doesn't happen, telling by the fact
Yeah.
that Frieza is somehow stronger, even though he's been wasting his time in Hiffle.
He was doing image training.
He was doing popularity training, aka he's too popular to stay dead.
I mean, literally, Goku does the same thing to get stronger between Z and Super.
Oh yeah, Super's a shit series. And I would much rather GT be a fucking canon than Super.
GT is so much worse. They're both bad, but GT is worse.
GT is so much better.
Well, no, it's not. But to be fair, GT doesn't have a manga, and Super does, and the manga for Super is actually good.
It's awful. I've read it.
It is not awful. It is fine. It's better than Z.
It's a turd.
It is
Absolute
not.
crap.
It is not, and you have not read it.
I, in fact, have read it.
Yeah, how many chapters? 2?
No, I read, what was it, 100 chapters? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to give it a fair shake. I found it awful.
Another proof that your opinion is bad, boring lays.
Look, my opinion is correct.
It is not.
Super
If you wanted to
sucks
say
ass.
if you wanted to say the show is bad, I could get on board with that because they put in a lot of filler and lazy animation.
Oh, and the show is absolutely trash.
But the manga is not. It's paced well and it's fine.
No,
Yeah.
it's awful. It's crap.
It isn't.
Poorly told, mediocre
Nope.
drawings. It has a really
Gather
poor
round,
sense of
people.
direction.
We have much.
Incorrect.
All our preparations are complete, and I have all of you to thank for working double time to make it happen. I'm especially impressed with the 5th for hunting the Anjanath despite being new here.
It lit my ass on fire a couple
That's
times.
one less misery standing between us
What?
and capturing Zora Magdaros.
The
Oh.
monster he was just
I think
fighting.
the game.
I thought he was still
When
talking
will
about
Zora
Dragon
reach the
Ball
great reveal?
Super.
No, I moved on from that turd.
It lit my ass on fire a few times. Excuse
Let's
me?
run through the operation one last time, then.
You just don't have
Our
taste.
hunters
That's okay.
will rendezvous on site.
Got better
Nah,
taste than
supposed
you,
to be
Mr.
bad.
Eggless.
Do
The
not.
operation will commence.
Super trash.
No.
Garbage.
Incorrect.
We've built 2 barriers in the
Very
target's
correct.
Nope.
The most
path.
correct
Your objective
opinion.
is to
Not
stop it
even
at the
close.
first barrier. Initially wearing
This
it
has
down
been a
with
commentary
cannon
the
and
whole
ballista
time.
fire.
It
Then
pretty much
restrain it
has
with
been.
binders.
It's been
However,
for about
there is a
5
chance it
minutes.
will
I mean,
It's
it's
been
kind
for
of.
like 40
If so,
minutes.
we'll
I mean, it's
initiate
kind
the
of par for
mounting
the
phase
course
of the
with
operation.
argumentative Nate.
Shut up.
Yeah.
During this
Yeah.
phase, we'll attempt to weaken it further.
Contrarian
so that we'll have
Nate.
a better chance of
Such a
restraining it at the
dick.
second barrier. Make sure you hammer it as much as possible with
I do have
cannons and
one, yes.
ballista. They're there for a reason.
Affirmative, sir.
Technicians, make sure you do a final check on the equipment before we begin.
Yes, sir.
Quartermasters,
Everyone
conduct
should
an
do a
inventory on our
final check.
supplies.
The year you don't
Researchers,
check is the year
proceed
that
to the
would have
great- we
saved
can't
your
bring our
life.
quarry back to base. So take what you
Indeed.
need and be
I
prepared
like that
to
old
conduct
man.
your research on site.
Don't worry, Commander.
I wish they
Everything
had
will be in
more of a
order.
Keep your
personality.
ears open during the operation.
The character
I'll be giving
design is
orders
nice.
as the
It is
situation
good character
unfolds.
design.
May the Sapphire
He looks a
Star
lot
light
less
your
like
way.
generic RPG
Dismissed.
character.
Yeah.
Wow. The
Alrighty.
big moment is finally here. I'm shaking up a storm here. How about you?
No, I am not shaking up a storm. We go to the workshop. Can I build anything, Anjath?
Time for some hard
No.
graft.
Probably not. Can I get the Anjath sword? We could go for that one. I need
Silly90
another
said hello, bro.
Hello there. I would need another flame sack and an Andrath flame to do that. What about armor? Can I get any Andrath armor? No, I need to farm a few pieces. Well, I could technically.
It looks like
get
your character's
legs.
not wearing pants.
That's because I'm wearing the metal cover area.
Yeah, we've had a couple battle thong shots.
Silly90
Hair to
Said
being
speak
whipped
Spanish.
around.
Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. Yeah, we've had a lot of battle thongs for some reason. It's just been the right view for it. Could get thunder attack.
Thunder.
Well, isn't this the fight against the big giant dude? We're just
Silly
going to be
90
on
said GG.
ballistas the entire fight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be stuck on ballistas the whole damn fight. It's
Nothing wrong with ballistas.
well, it's gonna be ballistas and cannonballs.
Okay, you definitely got to go for cannonballs.
I'm gonna go for both.
Iron Age.
It's gonna take time. What would be the best? Attack up them. I don't even know if it matters or not. I don't know if my attack up will transfer to the cannonballs, but I hope so, because this is a long mission.
I remember doing this one with you in co-op, and yeah, it took forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think we also got stuck at one point and we couldn't seem to progress.
nothing can stop us.
So what happened was we actually completed the task too quickly, so we were waiting for his slow ass to just walk where we wanted him to go. Alright, quest accepted. Start now. Off we go. Time to deal with Zoros Magdaros. I wonder if the McDonald's next to me has the McRib. Kinda hungry.
Saturday
Same.
will be McRib Day.
Oh, will it? I like that idea.
Although I don't actually like the McRib for no other reason than I'm not a fan of raw onion.
Oh, just don't get the onion on it. Caleb's the same.
Yeah, but I feel like it at that point it's just bun meat
Yes.
sauce.
No, there's pickles.
Oh, pickles.
Wait, you don't like pickles, Kevin?
So,
I'm not. Okay, so I
Nope.
think I have talked to some people about it,
Yeah.
and
Quite a sight.
so when people ask me like, "Oh, you don't like
Just wait
pickles?
till
What kind of
we're
pickles have you had?" I usually just say, "Oh, like the ones you would get on your burger at like a
Soon,
McDonald's
I
or
hope.
something."
So
So maybe
the
it's
thing
just
is-
those that I don't like.
That's fair.
But I've never
McDonald's
been the
pickles
biggest
are-
fan of vinegar.
well, not just that. I don't normally
This is gonna
like
work.
a pickle on my burger. I like pickles
Commander.
separately and on certain sandwiches, but not really on a burger. Although on the McRib, the pickle does add a nice
We'll get it ready by morning.
nice flavor.
I promise.
I love
I'll hold you to it.
pickles, but
When the time
McDonald's
comes,
pickles and like
you know
fast
what
food
to
pickles
do.
are just inferior to
the
The operation
real
will
pickles.
commence at daybreak.
the issue I have with the pickle on the McRib is
Sounds
that
like
I
you got
can't
our work
like
cut out
bite it.
for us,
It just
eh,
like
old man?
comes out completely.
Yeah, it's like it's that rubbery
next
texture that
moonrise,
really throws me
Zora
off. I think if I
Yeah,
had
'cause-
like a more
the-
crisp, I guess.
yeah, a
Yeah,
crisp fresh
yeah,
one would
yeah.
be way better because it doesn't
The,
have
the,
that
the
rubbery.
flavor is actually quite good on the McRib. It goes really well with it. But yeah, no, the whole pickle comes out and you're like, oh, well, I guess that's the only bite that had pickle.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But I could totally understand not wanting the giant chunks of raw onion on it.
They don't even have to be caramelized, just grilled.
Just
They don't
get
even have to
rid
be
of that,
grilled.
like-
Just chop them smaller. Just chop them smaller. Because raw onion is fine, but if the pieces are too big, especially if you like take a bite and the whole piece comes out with it, it just like it'll overpower the rest of the bite.
Yeah, it just
the
eclipses
fireflies are
everything
not
else.
happy.
If you were to chop it small like they have it on like the cheeseburger, I think it would be a lot better. I don't
Yes,
mind
like
the big chunks of onion.
A fine
but-
dice is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind the big chunks of onion because I like onion, but I can see why people would.
Well, I used to like full stop not like onion at all.
Yeah,
And
they're
then once
big
I was
boys,
like,
aren't
oh,
ya?
you can cook these things. Then they started tasting pretty good.
Oh, they're infinitely better cooked. Although there is times where I do prefer them raw because it is like it's a strong flavor, and in some cases it is a necessary flavor. Like I don't know if either of you guys likes Greek salad, but you need the raw onion in a Greek salad.
I don't think I am a fan of the Greek salad. One second, let me see.
I like the Greek salad. I don't eat
no.
it with raw onion.
No, I've
Hold
never
nothing
heard of a
back.
Greek salad that doesn't have raw onion.
Well, I'm assuming Greek salad uses red onion, right? They're not
Yes.
using- yeah.
It
Right.
does.
We don't
Which
do
I'm
that.
assuming they also would then soak in cold water for like 10 minutes.
Oh, it's really crunchy. Yeah, it's super crunchy. It's not like rubbery. It's crisp.
Well, yeah, but typically people will put they'll like soak it in water for a bit just for it to kind of lose that like
The
just
initial
like the
harsh
harsh
bite.
yeah, the like super raw harsh flavors. It kind of mellows it out a little bit.
I
without
mean,
having
it's
to
still
cook
got a
it.
pretty strong flavor in it because like Greek salad has a very like strong tasting dressing on it, as well as it has the feta cheese and a lot of seasoning. So the strong flavors all go really well together.
Fire the cannons!
I mean, the only thing in a Greek salad I don't eat is the olives because I do not like olives. But that's just me.
People that like olives might be psychopaths.
I've tried. I recently tried olives again because I was like, you know what? It's been a long time since I tried them. Maybe I like them. Usually, if I try something after a long time, I find out, oh, maybe it's not that bad. But no, olives still don't
Fuck!
really like.
I hit a damn bird on the way to hit Zoros.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, waste of a cannonball.
Hilarious. Yeah, no, I don't understand olives. And there's all these other pickled things that I kind of want to try, but I'm not sure if I'd like them. Like, I watched this guy on YouTube who's in the UK, and he pickles pretty much everything. And apparently something that's common over there is pickled chestnuts. And that seems really weird to me.
Will
Wow.
the chestnut just get like softer or
So, apparently when they pickle them, they don't even wait for them to mature all the way, so they take them off the tree while they're still green. And then once they're pickled, they turn completely black.
okay?
Like, I don't know who would have seen those and thought, I should eat this. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not going to make you sick or anything, but they look like they will.
Makes me think of chestnuts in general. You have to be careful about how you cook them. Otherwise, you can get sick.
Well, so, fun fact, the chestnuts here you cannot eat. They will make you sick.
North American chestnuts?
We do not have the right ones in Canada. What we have are called horse chestnuts. They are completely different from the type that people actually eat. There is some in, like, Ontario, but they do not grow here on the West Coast.
Well, that's the thing. The ones that are in Ontario are actually from a plantation, as
Yes.
they naturally went almost extinct at one point.
Yeah, the ones that grow here wild are horse chestnuts and are not edible. They will make you sick.
Oh, these stupid birds pissing me off.
So do not eat chestnuts from the West Coast. It's not a good idea. I mean, I don't think that they'll kill you outright, but they will make you sick. So just don't.
Yeah, even if it's just making you sick,
No, just
best
don't.
avoided.
You should never eat anything that you find in the woods, honestly.
Yes, unless you know exactly what you're doing, which you don't.
Not even the guy that I watch who spent like his whole life studying like botany and stuff is like, if I'm not sure, I don't eat it.
Yeah.
I don't eat it if I'm 100% sure I know what it is.
If you don't know what it is, don't stick it in your mouth.
It's not even if you don't know, it's if you're even slightly unsure.
Yeah, if you don't know. Either you know something or you don't know.
Yep. Although it is interesting. Like, I've seen him harvest a lot of things, cook them all in interesting ways, and it's very interesting, all the different types of mushrooms they have over there. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Mushrooms is definitely one of those things where it's like you better know what the fuck it is you're eating because
Oh,
that
yeah,
could
yeah,
either
no.
like be good eats or you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but he does. He knows. Some very interesting ones, like huge mushrooms. One of the ones he brought back in one of the videos was like a good 7 or 8 inches across. It was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gigantic. There's also a mushroom that's called chicken of the woods because apparently it has a texture extremely similar to cooked chicken.
Well, I would like that one.
Well, apparently the taste isn't, obviously, but the texture is similar.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'll put up with just the texture.
I mean, I like mushrooms. I know some people don't.
I love mushrooms.
Me too. Mushrooms are great.
I will happily eat mushrooms all the damn time. If I had the room, I would grow mushrooms to eat because I know you can easily get.
Mushrooms are easy.
Yeah, you can get these ones that they grow in these massive lots and just pounds and pounds of them. As long as you're careful.
Dude, you know my favorite like party food to make is the stuffed mushrooms. And now that I know how to make them, we're gonna have them way more often, man.
I don't want to be down here.
Oh!
I don't want to be down here.
Oh, you're down there.
I love the full 3-second delay too. So I just hear you go ah, and then I'm like what's happened? And then you fall. I see you.
You can bet on what's coming. Because right now, all that's coming is cannonballs.
I mean, going back to pickles is very interesting. Plus, the guy I watch is like very eclectic, so he decided to do a whole episode on the different types of pickling, which I did find very interesting. But I'm kind of boring with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can pickle things with just salt water. It's a completely different kind of pickling reaction.
I didn't even realize there was different kind of pickling.
Yeah, no, it's apparently lacto. I think what he called it was lactobacillus. I think is the bacteria that does this version of pickling. I'm not. I might be misremembering, but you have to be more careful with that one because it doesn't have the vinegar to like kill everything.
Right.
But it does work.
That makes sense.
I do enjoy his supposition because he's like the ratio of water to salt has a really similar salinity to salt water. So it's like maybe someone left their stores like in a coastal house and it got like contaminated with the seawater and it pickled it randomly. So they're like, oh, we should try this with other things. I'm like, that. Don't know if that's what happened, but I mean, it seems plausible.
That seems exceptionally plausible.
Yeah. And if you're hungry enough, I mean, you'll try it. It's like, ah, man, these things have soaked in seawater, but I'm pretty hungry, man.
Yeah, when you're facing starvation, you'll eat just about anything. And when you're not
feel like
facing
that's,
starvation, people are kind of dumb and will try just about anything once.
I feel like that's how dry aging was invented, too. Someone was just like, dude, I'm really hungry, but this meat is so old and dry. I don't care.
Well, dry aging is just the logical limitation of, oh, there goes my cannon. The logical limitation of making jerky.
Kind of?
It's just jerkying the whole damn thing.
Well, no, because you still have to cook it afterwards. You can't eat it when it's just dry aged.
Yeah.
But jerky is cooked as it's
time
dry.
to restrain this beast. Ready your binders.
We also have to trim off.
Quite a bit.
The
Yeah,
binder is
quite a
on
bit.
top of the barrier. Fire it
You
from
do
the
not
ballista
want
when
to
you're
eat
ready.
that.
No. This is why I will never try doing it myself, because I would just die.
Now, fire.
Second
Yeah,
binder
some
post,
some
success.
definitely make it look
Now,
easy though.
hammer it with all you've got. We need to
You
wear it
mean
down.
like those channels where it's like, you have to try this. Dude, I ain't got $500 in my pocket for one meal.
Yeah.
It's not even that. There's like, oh, you have to try this, and then they just start pulling out things that like a
Yeah, that's like
like,
Wagyu
professionals-
A5 and stuff, and I'm
Well,
like,
not-
excuse me?
Not even like the super expensive ingredients, but like just the equipment.
The stand mixers.
Yeah, no,
you need,
I remember
like, 14
watching one
different
video
other
where the
things.
guy's like, I'm gonna do this with like one tool just to show you guys that he can do it with one tool. And then he's got like a professional setup outside, and I'm like, dude, come on. He's like, I just have a pan and a knife and like all of these hand tools. I'm like, dude, that knife is like a $700 knife.
Well, I mean, a knife's a knife.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. There's a lot of those where it's like, yeah, you could do this. And you just need to make this a really specific dough that you can do it by hand. It takes 12 hours. So I'm just gonna use my stand maker. Fuck off.
Yeah, no, it's like, you have to put it through the meat grinder, or you could just dice it. It's like, yeah, because I have that much time to dice something to the same consistency as a meat grinder.
I don't even think it comes down to time at that point. It's more just wherewithal. Am I gonna sit there for 20 minutes?
I mean,
Away
I've
at
seen
meat?
professionals do it still relatively quickly with a knife, but it's
Oh,
like,
you
I'm
mean
not
a professional that does this day in, day out?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not one of those. I'm dumb. My also favorite thing is when it's like, yeah, just make sure you cook it to an internal temperature of 165 degrees with this wireless thermometer. I don't have a wireless thermometer. I don't even have a basting thermometer for the oven.
Yeah. There's a can down here, and there's cannonballs.
It's like, use your Dutch oven. Do people own those?
Yeah. Like, dude, I've got one pan, and
Yeah.
I've got my
None of my
cookie
forks
sheet.
match, my guy.
And if you ask me for a spoon, it's just over.
Oh, I've got spoons, but they are not. There is no relations amongst our cutlery.
I've got spoons. I don't know where they came from, but I got them.
Yeah.
I
it's
remember
like-
there was one point where you said, I think it was you didn't have spoon or something.
What's the target's
I didn't.
conditions?
Yeah.
Still not
I was
weak enough
missing a
to capture,
spoon
sir.
for like 6 months. I finally bought a spoon.
I do love all this stuff when I watch cooking shows. I was like, you can do this at home. I was like, you can do this at home.
Yeah, anytime it's like, okay, so you're gonna cook this 3 different times, once on its own, once with the veggies, once in the pastry. I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
This
I
is-
ain't got that kind of time.
I ain't got
did-
that kind of patience.
Not I mean, it's not. I mean, it's fun to rag on this stuff, but some of the stuff that they talk about is useful.
Oh,
And I mean, I definitely did
Zor
cook a
Magdros is
steak
breaching the first barrier.
the way that one of them suggested, and it did improve the steak 100 times. However, I definitely couldn't cook it to an internal temperature of whatever the heck he said.
Zor Magdros
I
is
just
breaching
went
the first
online
barrier.
and said, how long should I cook this so it's medium
Zora
rare? Or I mean,
Magdaros is broken through.
whatever
Hunters,
rare.
grab your transports
And it's like,
proceed
do it
to the
for this
mounting
long.
phase
And I'm
of the
like, okay,
operation.
I'll try.
Move it, hunters! Get to a hitching post!
And the first time I did it,
Boarding that sucker now.
it was medium rare. The second time, it was getting a little bit closer to well done.
Oh. Oh.
Well, that's the problem with cheap steak and,
No.
you know, a cheap pan. The heat's not consistent.
Yeah.
I don't have an expensive
Run its
cast
back,
iron
old
pan
man.
to grill
Give
in.
us some orders!
I have a
Find the
freaking
magnet
pan that
cores
came
on
from
Zora's
Walmart.
shell. Those are its weak points, so if you attack them, it'll wear the beast down.
Watch
Yeah,
out for
the
that magma.
the ones
It's
that always
spewing
get
out
me
of
is
those
like, they're like,
cores.
oh, once
That's
you're done
one of those
cooking it on
cores.
the
Attack
stove, pop it in the oven. It's like,
Wow.
I can't do that with mine. The handle will blow melt.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't do that, Chief.
I'd love to do
You know
that.
what? I'm just gonna put a lid on it and try and simulate a
I
baking
do
effect.
believe that I can put one of my pans in the oven, but that's because my aunt. So this is the weirdest pan I have. My aunt bought a 2-pack, and it's like a ceramic coated steel pan. So it weighs like 40 pounds.
Magma core
So like
destroyed.
it's really
Zor
difficult
Magdros did not
to
like
do
that
anything
one
with
bit.
that pan. It's like,
Good.
yeah,
Find
you
the
know, just
next one.
agitate the pan. I can't. I'm weak. Can't do it.
You have to use like two
You do
hands.
have to use 2 hands. If I want to strain stuff out of it, I have to like call for help.
Is that how like chefs get jacked? They just have these
Yeah.
insanely heavy pots and pans.
I cannot believe
Yes.
how heavy it is. I mean, I know it's partially because I'm weak, but it is way too heavy for a pan.
Well, it's 40 pounds, and then whatever the whatever you put in it, right?
Yeah, no, it
So,
is.
like-
It is heavy.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
probably
full of liquids.
exaggerating, but like, I mean, in comparison to like my regular pan, it is at least 3 to 4 times heavy.
Ooh.
Next time we do something at the house, I'll be like, here, lift my
Don't
pan.
mind, you idiot. Roll. Ugh.
As you're here helping it with its acme.
Okay.
Oh, I'm really hungry now. I'm very hungry now, please.
Time to
You're
order
always
some
hungry.
McDonald's.
No, I'm not ordering any McDonald's. I've eaten enough. I'm at that point where I realize that just because I am quote-unquote hungry doesn't mean I should still eat.
Well, yeah, it's 9.
Yeah, that too. I should actually be getting in bed quite soon.
Yeah, that's not gonna stop me.
That's fair, but I will.
No, you're Nate.
You are correct.
The urge should just hang up without saying anything else was very strong there.
You could always do it.
No, I'm not gonna be that guy. Then I'll just have to listen to the VOD when you guys are like, oh, there he goes.
That's because Will stays and Nate goes.
No following. Please tell me you know what movie I'm referencing.
Okay.
I do not.
What's a movie?
Fuck. You know what Iron Giant is!
What?
Second back
I don't
destroyed.
recognize what quote
Something's
you were
happening.
pulling from.
He says, I go, you stay, no following.
Oh.
And then he becomes Superman and he flies into the nuke.
It's
Changing
been
posture.
years
I think it's
since
trying to get
I've
out.
watched.
Stay calm
That was like
and
one of the
focused.
best animated
Just keep
movies.
looking for those magma
Still been
cores.
years since I've watched and cared.
We're watching that. You know what? I'm still set on the idea of the three of us watching movies.
We've spotted another
Why?
core on Zora Magdros'
First
head.
off, because Kevin hasn't watched
Hunters,
any,
make for its head and attack that core with all you've got.
but I like it when people get my references.
I guarantee you,
Get
even
ready to
after
resupply
watching,
the
I will
hunters.
retain
It's time.
at least 25% of
Understood.
it.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Look, frickin' one of our other friends dropped the Treasure Planet quote when they were playing Valorant the other day, and I was so happy. No one got it but me, but that's okay.
It is a pretty dang good movie. I haven't watched it in
Underrated.
years either.
Massively underrated. To be
No,
fair, though,
Dr.
a
Jim.
lot of the 2000s Disney movies are
Over
underrated,
here.
though. Atlantis, also great movie. Emperor's New Groove, great movie.
It was. Again, haven't seen it in years.
I hadn't either, but when we were traveling, I downloaded a bunch of the older Disney movies onto Disney Plus on my tablet. Watched them when it was slow, and yeah, no, they brought back some good memories. I watched Atlantis and Emperor's New Groove again for the first time in like 5 or 6 years. Great movies, really good.
Yeah, I just know I don't have the attention span to sit down and watch them. I'd get bored.
I literally don't even need to watch Treasure Planet. I could recite that movie line for line.
I
watched
can't
it
believe I
so
whiffed
many
the static
times.
rock.
Yes, you did.
I whiffed on the static rock. I whiffed again! Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Woo!
Oh, you did. You whiffed the first hit.
Well, the first
You
hit
whiffed
doesn't...
the first hit 3 times.
Oh, the first hit doesn't matter. The first hit is worth like 7 damage.
You still whiffed it.
It's not about the first hit. It's about the big hits.
Why don't you hit both?
Because I don't need to.
No, it's because you're bad.
I am bad. This is definitely a problem I have. But, yeah.
No, I watched Treasure Planet so many times. I literally had it on... You guys remember MP3 players? No one else does, but I remember
On what?
MP3 players. I
yeah.
bought a knockoff one from frickin'
Okay.
Walmart ages ago because I couldn't afford an iPod because they're way too expensive.
Oh, yeah. iPods are stupidly priced nowadays.
Even back then, this was in high school, so you know, longer ago than anyone can remember. I bought, I think it was called what was it called? Zen Mosaic. It was a Zen Mosaic. I still have it. And I got it specifically because it could play video. But it only played in the stupidest, most compressed format. I can't remember what the format was called. It was something really dumb. I had to, like, find a random converter for it.
Oh, yeah?
And I had 3 movies on there because it converted them so small that you could fit a whole bunch on it. So I had The Lion King, Transformers 1986,
Of course you
and
would.
Treasure Planet. And I would just play them as audio when I was working.
Okay.
So I would just listen to Treasure Planet over and over again.
That would drive me up the wall. Wait, how did you
Nah,
come back
I
to
love-
life? I killed you.
That was also back when I first discovered that you could rip YouTube videos. So I had the first, I want to say 10 Pokemon themes as a 15-minute long MP3.
That's funny.
It was great. Like, it got to the point where I would, like, if I ever heard any of the themes, I would expect the next one to start playing.
Hunters, find the magma cores on its back.
I also had the Pokemon the first movie soundtrack on there and listened to some really bad songs. That soundtrack is so weird.
It's old school Pokemon. It's all weird.
No, because that's the one where it's all like popular songs stuck in, right?
Okay.
This is one of those movies where instead of making their own soundtrack, they just took popular songs of the day and slapped them together. Think Digimon movie but bad.
That's right.
Okay, that's
That's also
Move
why
towards the
didn't
second
they remake
barrier.
it recently and
Hunters,
change all the
hold your
music?
position.
Yes, they did,
Watch
which
your
ruined
footing
it
or
for
it'll
me,
shake
but that's
you
just
off.
because of nostalgia.
Yeah, because it doesn't have all the music, which was a huge part of it.
Not just that, like it doesn't have some of the voice acting and stuff is different, obviously, and you know, it's not bad. Like it's definitely good, and I think that if that was what they did with the first one, I would like it. It's just the fact that I lost all the nostalgia because, like, literally that one song when all the Pokemon are fighting made the moment so sad, and they took that out.
Yeah, kind of foolish.
I'm like, now it's just silly. I don't feel sad anymore. They're not asking me what we're fighting for anymore. They're just fighting.
Which is what they do all the time. They're Pokemon.
The dialogue is also completely different. Because when they translated it into English, they completely changed Mewtwo's, like, dialogue so that his motivations are completely different.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it makes more sense in Japanese and is actually, like, a lot of the stuff that they say is completely different. The reason they're fighting and all of that stuff, and then they completely changed it for the English dub.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So the remake, obviously, because it's only subbed, or was when I watched it. I mean, it might have been dubbed by now, I don't know.
Oh, it only had the original.
Yeah, so it has completely different dialogue. Everything is different. I'm like, this is not the nostalgia from my day. Is it arguably better dialogue? Yes.
Yeah, but you don't go to Pokemon for good dialogue. You go to Pokemon because it's Pokemon.
I went to Pokemon for my nostalgia. I didn't hear the Britney Spears song or any of that other stuff. What are we even watching this movie for?
Well, at this point,
Literally
we're watching it just because this guy's slow as fuck.
Literally, they had one song that was the same. And that was the one at the beginning where Ash is having that Pokemon battle against the Dawn fan. Which, by the way, when that movie came out, I was like, what the heck is that elephant?
Yeah, because Gen 2 wasn't out yet.
No, so everyone's like, what is that thing?
It seems that was the
Freaking
first time they
Snubbull,
did it,
too.
but they also
Yeah.
they now always do that where one of the new Pokemon will be in like the movies or pop into the show as a
Yeah.
teaser.
Yeah, that's the only song that's the same, but they kind of ruined it, because you remember in the original one, they have that weird, like, repeat of the, like, scenes that's, like, doubled, where he, like, sends out the Dawn fan, and then it does it again.
No, I don't, but okay.
I'll have to show you. It's really weird. It's such a weird, like, scene.
Alright,
Anyways.
just gotta wait for this guy to get over there.
Yeah, hurry up and kill this so I can go to
Oh,
bed.
I've already done my part. I literally have to wait for him to get there.
Zora Madros has
That
reached
is
the second
the
barrier.
All
worst.
right, let's restrain this beast. Ready
That's
your
why he's been running
one-shot
around
binders.
mining for the last 5 minutes.
Yes.
Why doesn't it just end if you've completed it?
Because we have to get to the second barrier.
That doesn't make any sense. Just put in a cutscene for when it's surpassed.
You say that like it's gonna
Are you
surpass
okay?
the second barrier. Bitch, I was standing on. I didn't fall off, you asshole.
Yes, you did. I watched you.
I was standing on its head to on its back, where I wanted to be.
Ready your binders. Fire.
And now we have to
That's a
miss all
hit.
the cables.
We've restrained it. Wait, what's that? What is that? That black figure up in the sky.
Oh no. Hunters, you need to get up onto Zora Magdaros' shell right now!
I've been here the whole damn time.
I'm Art.
A monster! Some unknown monster has appeared on Zora Magdaros' shell.
Ballista team, get ready to provide support.
We're fighting
Hunters,
not one but
Hunter
two
Zora's
monsters.
back now!
Ballista team, acknowledged. On it.
It's the
Careful there,
murder
partner.
Dante.
That's the mysterious black monster we've been hearing
That's
about.
just a Dargon.
The one that left those thorns behind.
It's a thorny dragon.
It's a Dargon with giant horns. It's a bearded dragon that grew wings.
It's a horny dragon.
It's a very horny dragon.
Oh, this sounds hilarious.
I actually forgot about this fight. I don't remember if I'm cooking for him or not. I don't think it's a fight to the death. I think it's just a fight for a bit.
Like a time thing.
Hunters, assemble on its shell! We need
Wait,
to
so
grab
Will,
out
you
that
might know more
monster.
about this than I do. Kevin says that there's lore as to why Ninja Brian is always freaking killing Danny.
I believe so.
I thought they were buds.
And?
I wouldn't kill you.
You killed me in your latest animation.
No, I didn't.
Come on! Back in position!
No one
Back in
died.
position. Aim! Fire!
You kill me when we play games.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
You kill us every time you get a chance to in those games.
Murdered me in Zombie Army Trilogy.
Yup. What's good about that?
Murdered me in the Remnant.
Chopped some of his spines off.
If you go to the wiki, it says powers and abilities of Ninja Brian laser eyes.
Yeah, he's got laser eyes.
And apparently one of his other powers is murdering the shit out of you.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
A power that he's very effective at.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Otis
Under
standing up
feats
again.
it says blew up the sun with his laser eyes.
And here I thought he used an army of tigers.
We're not even talking about that.
What, that great song?
Boy, has wings too. Where the hell did those come from?
He was flying on wings when he came in.
I know, but like, where the fuck did they go during the fight?
They were on his back the whole fight.
Were they like open?
Open and closed depending on what attack he's doing.
Oh, 'cause, like there was like large portions there where it looked very sleek between all of the.
Yeah, he pulls them in and hugs them against his body from time to time, but
Ah,
I'm getting too old for this.
yep, we failed.
big
You
surprise.
failed?
All that effort, and he just bowled through the entire wall we built.
Sucks.
I like how he grabs the ballista. Like, I'm gonna get him. Pew pew.
He was hoping to get him, but it was just not gonna happen. Alright, though. That will be enough for tonight.
All right, gather around.
After
Let's
this
get council underway. First, your reports. Where do we stand right now?
Since it reached the Great Ravine, we've lost track of it.
How do you lose track of something that big?
Quite difficult for us. However, I think we have a chance to salvage the situation if we can pick up its trail on the other side.
It is a massive molten lava creature.
Got some good news from the field team on that front. Tectonic movement from when Zora passed through created a fissure in the Great Ravine. That fissure is our ticket to catching up with the beast.
There's no point. We exhausted our supplies
forgot
during
about
the
this
last
one.
operation. Even if we did track it down, there's no way we'd be
Why
able to pull off anything.
Does she
of
have a
that
different
scale.
accent to everyone else when they all grew up together in this one camp?
Because she wants to
should
be
we do,
fancier than
Commander?
you.
Well, my group is the first is the most recent group to join. We're the fifth fleet, where they're the first and natives.
We'll have to send a ship to the
It's like when posh people talk in posh accents.
A ship? But with the skies and seas the way they are.
It doesn't matter. We cannot proceed without notifying the guild of the situation. We should send word and wait for their decision. Captain.
Never you worry, sir. I've been watching the sea churn and waiting for my chance to tame her again.
It seems that the fissure in
What
the
a
Great
weird
Ravine
dude.
has not only given us a path,
Sorry, it's.
but an opportunity.
I'm also
to work
watching
together.
music videos.
We're going to brave whatever
course you
lies.
Wait.
Head to the Great
Oh,
Ravine
I
as soon
see,
as you're
okay.
ready. May
So you're
the
not actually
Sapphire
paying
Star
attention.
light your way.
I'm paying attention to both.
Dismissed.
All right, and now we have access to a new map for next time. Granted, I'm probably going to spend the next time hunting Anjax
I mean,
for a while.
are
but
you going to tell me, Will, that you're
partner,
not listening to music in the background?
I am not listening to music in the background.
You were last time.
I'm listening to an audiobook in the background.
Ah!
It's not
At
music.
least you're honest.
I gotta have two things going on, otherwise I just can't.
Yeah.
It's a book that I've read like 14 times, so I don't even need to pay attention to know what's going on. Oh, yes, I completed a lot of them. Alright, let's grab all of these and say goodbye here. Thank you for watching.
Yep, it was fun.
Bye.